inside the 40-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized, and they have to play well for their team to succeed.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Sooners are flying down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Dropping back, it's Carr. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air, it's Carr. Caught. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. They're going to run it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Makes the grab on the left. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Fires into the end zone. And that pass intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Handoff from the gun. Smashes through. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Grab behind the line. It's Dorsey. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. 1st down to start the drive after the break. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. It's great to have a running threat at quarterback, but he's got to take care of the ball once he gets into traffic, and he didn't there.
He does, Reese, and he's a guy that is going to get a lot of opportunities to carry the football in.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Now on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time he's got it. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Carr. Floating away. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. He was smelling that end zone when they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He'll ride his man on the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when you're off it...
Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know...
Going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Makes his connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And this passing game has them calling Boomer and answering Sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up. And listen, they love their team. And, dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different casts and characters. But one thing they always have, offensive success.
The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's going to pass. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phil, there's a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. USC looks like a legit title contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up by 21 over Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Unloads it downfield. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll start this drive firing. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Looking to throw, it's Carr.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And as he throws, just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown Sooners! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Running back goes in motion. Little over anxious, out of the stance early, and it's a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Give to the running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
The give to the tailback. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. A third and long coming up here. Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Carr. Feeling some heat. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to pass it on second down. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, North Carolina! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air on first down. He lets one fly deep. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. First and 10 from the 27. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
His QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Carr. The run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
From the gun, running back on the move. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Dropping back, it's Carr. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 4th down, trying to find his man. The completion well past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Sooners are on the move. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Makes the grab. It's Mitchell. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll go right back to him. Quick step and go. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Yeah, and that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with a big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Ball in the air, intercepted! Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They'll try the run. Makes a man miss. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Give to the single back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field of play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over 100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. It's Dorsey. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
At the 36. Brings up.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on second down. Deep shot for the end zone. And here's the third interception of the night. And this is exactly the start that they'd envisioned. Get out of the gate, go.
Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Sanders. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pressure is coming. Gets home, making a sack there. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Welcome, everyone, to the original conference. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to...
The pass is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had...
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, the pass. Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intense... Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Oh, just a...
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his man. It's Harbor. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chain.
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw yet again. Finds his target. First down here for this offense. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. From the 15-yard line, it's second and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.